Welcome to Barre with Fawn Heart Fit. For this workout, you're going to need a bar and an exercise mat. We will begin our work at the bar.
Okay, left hand on the bar. We're going to start in second position. Hand down by the side or on the hip. We go and down, 2, press, 2. What we're looking to do here is push through the heels of the floor and squeeze those inner thighs together along with your core in the center. Let's bring our arm along with it. Out to the side, 2, press, 2. Your hand that is on the bar is very light, as if at any time I could ask you to take your hand off the bar and you would not leave and fall into the bar. Bring the arm up, 2, and out, 2. Again, and reach. Let's take 2 more. And 1. Hold it here, please. Pulse it down and squeeze. Nice and easy. Test yourself, left hand off the bar. And let's go back to our 2 counters, hand on the hip. And down, 2, press, 2. As you're coming up, again, reminder, squeeze those inner thighs, squeeze the glutes, and push the floor away with those heels. Let's add an arm. Arm goes out to the side, on the down, and lift, 2, reach. Again, and push. Let's extend the arm overhead, and reach, 2, and down, and lift, down. 2 more. Get ready to hold this one down. Right arm stays up, down, and lift. Small plies. Left arm test, off the bar. 2, and 1. Let's bring our feet to first position. Heels are together. Toes are out, but they are not so far out that the knees fall forward. Right in line with those toes, fall the knees. Hand on the hip. Down, press. Bend those knees nice and easy, not forcefully pushing them in any direction. Just focus on the form. Shoulder blades back, chest proud. Abs drawn up to the center. And glutes squeezed. All right, we're going to get ready to go into a grand plie, which means you're going to be bending the knees all the way down. If you have knee issues, please be mindful of the depth. We go down, halfway, all the way, and back to half. Straighten. Halfway, all the way, and halfway. Let's try that again. Straighten the legs. Halfway, all the way. Halfway last time. Straighten. Half. Let's bring that right arm up and over the head. Reach to the bar. Pull away in the body. Be careful that you're not pulling on the bar, just in the body. Lift. Let's take the other side. Left arm comes up, reaches over. Push that left hip toward the bar, getting that nice stretch to the side of the body. And reach. Great. We're ready to go to the other side. Just simply switch hands on the bar. I will be staying facing you. Take your right hand, place it on the bar. That being said, right hand on the bar, hand on the hip. We start again. 3, 2, 1. 2 counts down. Push. Good. Now work on that posture. Stack those shoulders directly over the hips. And make sure the knees are driving not past the toes, but directly over them. Add the arm. And reach. Down. 2. Lift. Great job, guys. Stay strong. The body should be warming up nice and easy. Arm all the way over the head. This time your left arm is going overhead. Reach. Right hand softly on the bar. 2. And 1. Stay in your plie. Small pulses that take not much to do as far as range of motion, but you should be recruiting every muscle. Right hand off the bar. Let's go back to our 2 counters. Hand on the hip. Down. 2. Press and squeeze. Reach. 2 more. Before we add the arm. All right. Left arm drops. Bring it out to the side. And in. Posture is still tall. 2 more. Reach. Now, full range with that arm for the last 4. We go and all the way through, back. That arm can stay straight. If you're more of a fan of ballet, feel free to take it right to 5th high. And stay here. Left arm up, pulse down, and reach. And you're gonna take that your right hand off the bar, and balance. 3, 2, and 1. First position, hand on the hip, right hand still on the bar. Open chest, squeeze your glutes, demi-plie, and down, press. Smaller bends of the knees. Again, very important that you're not driving them ahead of your toes. You want to make sure they're right in line with that move. Get ready, we're going to go into our grand plies next. 3, and 2, and 1. We go down halfway. All the way, halfway. Straighten your legs, halfway, all the way, and lift. Keeping that spine straight. Straighten the legs, halfway, all the way, and lift. Let's try last time. Halfway, reach, halfway. Straighten those legs. Take that left arm up and over, reaching toward the bar, pulling the body away. Still keeping the core intact, not letting your core fall forward, but rather tucking it underneath you. Pure lateral movement. Now switch, right hand off the bar, up and over. Push your right hip into the bar. And very good. Okay, both hands on the bar, facing the bar, to open up our hip flexors and get our legs even warmer. From here, gentle hands on the bar, square your shoulders off. Right leg moves back first. We step back, lunge, up, and together. Let's take that right leg again. Step, squeeze through the glutes, push through the front heel and off the back toe, and back. Squeeze, press, together last time. Hold this one, and from here, squeeze those glutes and tuck it underneath. Arms in front. Drop down. Arms out. Front. Then back up. Little by little, lower yourself a bit more every time you bend the knee. Straighten the legs. Lower down. Squeeze the back muscles. Arms to the side. Forward. And up. This last time, hold it here. Arms out. To the shoulders. Pulse through the leg, pulsing down, push. The weight is evenly distributed between the front leg and the back leg here. So try not to lean forward toward the bar. But if you still need support, simply reach out and put those fingertips on the bar. We're almost there for 8, 7. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Belly button to the spine. Fire up those glutes. 4, and 3. And 1, come back up. Check out those legs a bit. Left leg takes over this time. Nice and slow into our lunge. And you step back, slight bend, squeeze those glutes, and through. Every time you bend the knees, go down another inch lower, and press, and together. Also, make sure you're taking a big enough step so that you have room to get down to the lunge without creating knee pressure. Stay here, and we're going to take it down with the arms. We go down. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Forward. Straighten the legs. Down lower this time. Open those arms. reach, and stand. You have two more. Increase that range of motion. Out, together. Last time is at your lowest. Bring the arms out to the shoulder blades. Hold on tight. Slow pulses. Down and press. Check your weight. Is it evenly distributed between the front leg and the back? It should be at this point. In 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. From here, we're going to go to a first position. Heels are together. Toes point out in sort of a V shape. So they have this shape, and they look down at my feet from the top. Okay? From here, right leg goes back into a tango. For those of you not sure what tango means, you just point your toe. Side of the big toe. And you can, from there, lift the leg up. And if you want to keep your toe pointed, great. If not, you flex it. From here, hold on tight. Core is up, hands on the bar. Bend your back knee. Bend, lift, bend, and straighten. We call this attitude in ballet. Lift the knee from the glute. What I think of when I do that is that my knee is going to be placed on a nice shelf that is in line with my hip, and I don't let my heel get ahead of me, meaning I don't go here and simply tilt. I lift the knee up itself. So bend the knee, lift and hold, pulse, push. Now, feeling that glute right here, also feeling the standing glute because it's stabilizing your standing leg. If you don't feel it, tighten up in the quad and squeeze your bum at the same time. Keep going for 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to first position. Time your left leg back. Open chest, lift the leg. Flex the foot if you like. I will be flexing. And we go. Bend the knee. Lift the knee, place it on that shelf. Drop the knee, straighten the leg. The leg will remain in the air for this one. And down. Extend. Bend the knee. Lift the knee as high as that ankle goes. Stabilize through the standing glute. Squeeze it. And bend. Lift. Hold it here. Pulse it through now, lifting up. The placement of the knee goes directly behind the same side of the shoulder. So that means if your left leg is up, it is directly behind your left shoulder. Let's keep it going. For 8, 7, and 6. Draw your core up, keep working. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Drop it down, walk back. Slight stretch through. Lats, abs nice and tight. And bend your right knee. And bend your left knee. Back to the center. Lift up and through. Now we're going to grab the mini band. Today I'm using a yellow band. It's the lightest band I have. So if you have a different set to shoot for the lightest you have. If you have a set of 3, if you have a set of 5, go for the second lightest. From here, we're going to go around the ankles to start today. My left hand will be on the bar, but you can choose whichever side you like. We'll be working both legs at the same time, so it doesn't really matter which side you choose. That being said, hand on the hip of the hand that's not on the bar. I'm going to start with my right leg kicking out, alternating legs. We go out, center, switch, center. Okay, it won't be this slow forever. Just keep your feet parallel and perfect the form. Here we go, and out, and in, reach, and in. Stay up tall in the center of the body, but if you feel yourself teetering away from the bar, that is okay. What I'd like for you to do is just think of the center of your body lifting up, so that shift is not very big. 4, 3, and 2. We're going to take 3 kicks with the right leg first. We go 1, 2, 3, bend. 1, 2, 3. You're not quite ready for that plie in the center. You can take it 1, 2, 3, and simply stand. As long as your form is good and you're being safe, I'm happy with either choice. 2 more. Now we're going to switch legs. Left leg is going to kick. We go left. 2, 3, plie down. That plie is a demi-plie, which means it's small. Nothing big about it, so your heel should stay on the ground. All right, we're going back to alternating singles. We go right. Now add the plie left. For this one, I'm going to choose to take my hands off the bar. Less distracting and more stability for me. Doesn't mean it has to be that way for you. If you need more stability other than one hand, do this facing the bar with 2 hands in front of you. The glutes should definitely be working right now. 3, 2, we're going back to the 3 pulse, right leg, get ready. 1, 2, 3, down, right leg again. Push, 2, 3, check your posture, is it still in place? And down. 2 more. Last time. Okay, left leg, switch your posture a little bit. Open chest, left hand on the bar, left leg kicks for 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. When you plie, drive those hips back. Since your feet are parallel to each other and not in a turned out position, that is safest for the knees. And plie down. 2 more. Push. 2, 3, and 1, 2, great. So we're going to call those dégagés for today for those of you who would like to have the ballet bar involved. From here, we're going to go back to our attitudes. With the band, yes. So, turn your feet out first position. Give me a tendu back with that right foot. Adjust the band if it needs to be propped back up. Right foot back, open chest, lift the right leg. No bending. Lift, not until you're here. Lift and drop. So lift with a straight leg. Slight bend. Reach. Down. Lift. Bend the knee. Keep that knee high. Remember, you're placing that knee on the shelf. And lift. Bend the knee. Hold it, please. Pulse it. Push in 1, 2, 3, 4. All about control. Try not to white knuckle the bar. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Now you can probably feel that has a lot more resistance to it than the original set. However, if it's too much for you, simply take the band off and try it the first way that we did it. Now, left leg back, tendu. Keep the leg straight, lift it in the air. Ready. And lift the leg higher. Bend the knee. Straighten. Drop it down. As you lift the leg, resist the urge to lean forward. Drive that left knee behind the left shoulder. And lift. Keep the right knee straight as well. Hard to do. So many things we have to think about. Last time. Bend the knee. Keep it here. Attitude. Tight glute on the right. Pulse it out. Lifting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep going. Push it through. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, band comes off. Now, the band may come back, so keep it close. For now, we are going to rond de jambe. Rond de jambe means circle of the leg. Hand on the hip to start. For those of you who are ready, you may have your arm out to side. From here, we're going to take it on layer, which means in the air. You're going to take your foot in a tendu lift, front, to the side. Now, directly behind your shoulder, and back out to the side. If we were on the floor, which you may take this option, you have your toe here. Slide the toe on the floor to the side, keeping the knee on top always. And then when you go too much to behind, knee is to the side. And back. Flex the foot, bring it forward. Show me your heel. Present, lift. 2, 3, 4. Don't lean back. And hold. Bring it to the side. Knee on top, toe on top. Pulse. And get ready. Rond de jambe, behind the back. Heel is down, toe out to the side. Proud chest, pulse it through. Ready, straight leg this time for the pulse. It's not an attitude. 6, 7, 8. Rond de jambe to the side. Toe goes back to the top. And pulse. 1, 2, 3. Arm to the side. Reach it forward. Side. Back. Side. Arm overhead, forward. Side. Back. And side. Follow me with the arms. Forward, arm up. Side, arm out. Behind, arm forward. Out. One last time. Work that standing glute. And reach. Forward. And out. Nice work. Okay. Switch hands on the bar, please. Left hand will go out to the side or on the hip. I will show you here without a bar. You take that left foot forward in a tanju. If you'd like to keep on the floor, feel free. Otherwise, lift up in front. Hold. Now go to the side. And behind. To the side. Good. Now bring it back to the front again. If you want to be on the floor, you can. If you'd like to stay up in the air, feel free to start here. Pulse it up, forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it to the side. Squeeze your standing glute. Toe is up, knee is up to the ceiling. 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll the jaw back. From here. Lift and flex. And hold. Pulse it up, lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From here, roll the jaw back to the side. Knee up, toe up, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roll the jaw forward to the side and back. Feel that standing glute working mostly. And front, side, and back, and side, plie. Nice work. Okay, we go into our retires from here. So a lot of endurance, just using the muscles and staying in place. So from here, first position, or 2 hands on the bar. What we'll do is lift up, turn in, turn out, and down. Option 1. Option 2, turn in, turn out, and lift. All right, so whatever you choose, it's up to you. Right leg's moving, and reach, and lift, or in, out, and drop, whatever you'd like. So lift, turn in, out, up, pick up the pace. As you lift that knee, know that your hip flexor is not doing all the work. Pull that core in. That core is going to help you big time. 4 and 3. Square shoulders, abs tight. 2 and 1. Everybody lift that knee up. Holding push. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take it to second. Plie. Both hands in if you're facing the bar, both hands off the bar. Pulse it through in second position. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Either hold, go up to your toes, or jump. Holdings here. Up to the toes, lift, and down. Hand can be on the bar if you'd like. And down. Push. Push for my jumpers. Here we go. Jump down. Jump down. If you're not using the bar, arms from here. Up, down. 4, 3, 2. We have burnout. Hold it here and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, jump or to the toes. Up, down. Up, down. Same tempo for the toes, down. Pulse again, last burnout. 4, 3, 2, jumps. Up, down, relax. Okay, going back to the bar. If you're going to go back to the bar with one hand, the right hand holds on, left leg's moving. 2 hands on the bar, left leg will move. I'll do it with 2 hands on the bar, left leg lifting. 3, 2, 1, rotate up. Rotate. That out. Option 1 comes down. Option 2. Rotate. That out. Lift that knee up. And in. Get 2 more slow. Whatever you choose is up to you. Last time slow before you pick up that pace. All right, here we go. And lift, turn, and up, or drop it down. Squeeze, turn, lift. Now get ready. Everybody lift that knee off and hold. Squeeze your standing glute. Pulse it up, and down. Reach. Remember, it's your abs working here, guys, not just the hip flexor. 4, and 3, and 2. Take it to that plie in second position. Holding tight. You're either holding, going to the toes, or jumping after we pulse. We pulse it, pushing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Either hold, up, down, up, both of the toes. If you're jumping, jump. Jump, arms off the bar, option. Push. 4, 3, 2. Back to pulse for 8. Burn it out. 2, 3. Square your shoulders back. 5, 6, 7, 4 jumps or rises. Or if you're just holding, you're holding. 2. Pulse for 4, 2 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, down, up, down. Great work. Okay, we are going to move away from the bar now, so please put it to the side. Bring out your mat to the floor. We've got some more work to do.
Before getting into floor bar, take a break if needed just by pausing the video and grabbing some water.
For this first round, we're not going to be using the band for our ankles, rather we're going to be using it for our upper body. This mini band will go around the wrists. If you haven't a mini band, no problem, you can still do the exercises without it. Around the wrists, I'm going to lie down flat on the front side of my body. Arms going straight overhead with the band around the wrists. I'm going to make my arms and my wrists as wide as the mat. Back toes flip underneath me as if I'm in a plank position. Knees are straight off the mat. Abs nice and tight. Lift those arms up without letting them come together. Now, bend the elbows. Hold. Straighten back overhead, keeping the arms as wide as your mat. Pull. And down. Knees are still straight as well. And bring it back. And straight overhead. Last time. Hold it here. Wrists are out, elbows bent. We lift, right leg up and down. Switch legs, left leg up. Slow dégagé behind you. And squeeze. Lifting the leg from the glute and behind the knee. Right leg stays, pulsing 2, 3. Push those wrists out. 5, 6, 7. Switch legs, left leg up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nail your toes back onto the floor. Tiptoes, knees straight. Shoulder blades down, tuck your chin. Straight up. And back. Reach. Back. 2 more. And lift. Take the band off. Arms overhead, palms on the floor. Working on our shoulder stability and core stability. Keep your tiptoes of the feet on the floor. Knees are not dropped, they are lifted. Tuck the chin, arms up. Bring them to the side. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Drop them down. Reach the arms. Pulse in the center, 2, 3. Lift up. Let's try it that way one more time. Out to the side. Work that back. 2, 3. Swim to the hip. Lift it up. Pulse at the side. 1, 2, 3. Overhead. Option 2. Lift both legs off the ground. Try that again. Squeeze those glutes out to the side. Hold the abs. Pulse everything. 1, 2, 3. Yes, you saw my legs pulsing correctly. Back to the side. Pulse. 2, 3. Once more, please. Reach arms overhead. Back to the side. Pulse. 2, 3. And down to the hips. Back to the side. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, and break.
From here, we go into our core work.
So for this next round of core work, you have the option of using the mini band around your ankles the entire time. I'm going to take that option myself just to give you a demo of it. But again, know that it's entirely optional. Okay, so from here, we start off on the back. If you're on the floor, option 1, the feet are always on the floor. For option 2, you can bend your knees at 90 degrees. Even if you have the band, it'll still work for you. What I'm doing with the band is making sure that my feet aren't together. I'm always pushing away. Where you'll feel the most benefit with the band is when your legs are straight. If you're able to get there, keep your feet out into a Y shape. From here, arms are behind the head, hands placed just underneath the neck. I'm going to take the legs out, in, for those straight leg people. For the bent knee, your knees go out and in. Okay? If you're on the floor, you're lifting up and down only from the upper body. Okay? I'm going to go back to that first option that I showed. Out and in is the first part of it. Add what option 1 gives you. Lift and down. Push. I always find that it helps me more when I reach my arms. But if that makes your neck a little sensitive, don't feel like you have to go with the arms. Just lift from the abs, not pulling the head. If you're in option 2, you're still doing the same. Feels different with the band, but still works. And if you're on the floor, as I mentioned before, you're simply lifting from here. Okay. For option 1, people, I'm going to have you reach out and hold here. Option 2, people, hold here. Option 3, lift those legs in the air and split. Run one leg in front of the other. Hold. Support the neck if you're in option 3. Feel those abs being pulled in different directions when you split one foot in front of the other. Option 3, people, switch feet. Option 2, reach up another inch higher. Option 1, feel free to do the same. Split those legs a little farther. Option 3, people. And bring it in. Okay, for this next exercise, I challenge everybody to use straight legs, but not everybody has to use the band. The band I'll continue to use. But for option 1 and 2, people, you're going to be taking this option here with the legs up here and here. If you're an option 1 person, your head and shoulders stay on the ground. Option 2, you're going to be coming up with the arms, or you may feel free to hold here. Well, option 3, people with the bands, keep the band on. Everybody follow along with the tempo. Legs are up, right leg comes forward. Everybody come up, lift the head and shoulders. And we take double tap on the right, double tap on the left. If you have that band, the harder you kick, the harder the core work gets. It also can get a little bit more chaotic if you're not quite ready for a large kick. So start off with a small kick first. Push. Reach. This should not be working your legs whatsoever. All core. 3 and 2. We're going to go to singles. Hands behind the head for singles. And right, left. Feel it tear up that core, guys. Come on. For 8, 7, tailbone up, shoulders higher. Last 4, and 3, and 2, 1. From here, soles of the feet together, not pulling on the toes, but stabilizing through those ankles. Sit up nice and tall for me. Try to make those knees equal, and stretch forward with a flat back. Feel those hips open up. All those little muscles and big muscles you worked together this morning. And coming back up. Take your right leg out to the side, left leg into the center. Open the chest again. Bring your hands in front and drop down. Feel those inner thighs open up. Coming back up, keep your left leg folded, please. Right leg over the top. From here, hug this knee into the chest. No twisting, simply pull up in the chest a little tighter as you hug your knee closer. Okay, from here we switch. Right knee into the center, left leg out. Feeling that inner thigh stretch already, feel free to stay here. Otherwise, take those hands forward and drop it down to the floor. I challenge you to keep both tailbones on the floor. Easy to take the sit bones off if one side is tighter than the other. 4, 3, 2, 1, come back up. Left leg crosses over. Take those arms and hug that knee close. No twisting in the spine, please. Just simply keep your sit bone on the ground and this heel on the floor if possible. Feel that glute stretch out. Okay, from here, please stand up. We're gonna take those feet nice and wide. Arms reach, and they come back down to the knees. Push the knees back as you lean forward with a flat back. Feel those inner thighs stretch out. Here, feet go parallel. Arms to the floor, flat back. Let the weight of the head pull down. Grab those elbows. Slow sway side to side just to ease up the back of those legs. Hands to the floor. Keep the palms softly on the floor. No weight at all. Bend those knees. And straighten. Let's take it once more, please. Bend. And straighten. From here, let the weight of your head pull down and let your spine come up one vertebra at a time. And reach up and out. Feet together.
Wonderful work. Make sure that you rehydrate after this workout and rest as needed. Until then, I look forward to our next workout together. I'll see you soon.